The sun actually came out for filming, like literally just came out, so kind of excited about that. Hi, how are you? I wanted to sit down and do a follow-up video for the last one because a segment kind of got lost. That video ended up just being really sad. I wanted to sit down and kind of fill in that void that was lost and then just update you on a few things. We have some pepperoni thin crust pizza and I'm going to see how much I can finish. I try to get the crust as crispy as possible just because I love crunchy sounds, and we'll see. I also have some Wingstop ranch, of course. Okay. Not crispy. Not as crispy as I had intended, so I'm sorry, but maybe we'll get some crunchy sounds from the crust. I also wanted to talk about some house things. Greg and I just got back from the kitchen supplier. Our new kitchen cabinets are coming in at the end of the month, and then hopefully we'll be ready to install them in November. We just have to have our old kitchen removed, essentially. I have someone from Facebook Marketplace who's interested in the cabinets. So once those cabinets are out, we can finish the floors and then get the new kitchen in. So we are very excited, very anxious. But I will share with you guys the countertops that we chose. Excited to share that with you, and eventually maybe I'll have another place to film instead of sitting down at my coffee table. We came across this really great house. You know, when the market was really hot last year, interest rates were really great, and we felt like we were ready to leave Philadelphia. I think COVID hit the cities really hard, especially, and a lot of people fled to the suburbs, and you know, the benefits of living in the city just weren't there anymore. I think moving to Philadelphia was more of a transition point because Greg, I met him in the city. I had lived in the city for 7 years, New York City, and I think it would have been quite a jump to go from New York City, Brooklyn, to living in the suburbs of New Jersey, although many people do that. It was not the same. I think New York City is incomparable, and I was ready, or I had accepted that, and I wasn't trying to hold on to the idea of something replacing New York City. So we decided that we were ready to move on to the suburbs, which I think many people do. Like, we are excited by Trader Joe's and Costco and parking and outdoor space and house around house. So all of those things, for all of those reasons, the suburbs kind of won out. Uh-oh. Penelope. She will not come towards me when I'm filming for some reason. So anyways, I will show you the cabinets. I also wanted to show you a few home decor things that I just am kind of obsessed with at the moment. Also obsessed with Facebook Marketplace and have been for some time. Previously, I had used Craigslist. That's where I found Emma. But I had not tried Facebook Marketplace, which is 10 times better. I'm obsessed. I'm checking it constantly. I'll share with you a mirror that I picked up recently. Like, such a deal. It's so gorgeous. It's very mid-century modern. There's like a beautiful like wood tone and brass running through it. It is gorgeous, and it's honestly the perfect size. So we have that in our living room as well. I recommend checking Facebook Marketplace. I recently got my mother into it, so she's loving it as well. It's also a great way to get rid of things. I've posted so many things there, things that we have no use for now, but would rather not just dispose. And we've given away a lot of free things, doors from this house, chandeliers that were here previously. So yeah, that mirror is just everything. I'm obsessed. Okay. She's beside me. She doesn't beg for food the way that Emma does, though. And I think it's because we never really introduced her to human food, whereas I believe Emma's original owners were constantly giving her human food, so she kind of knew. Also found this awesome vase from Urban. If you guys are not familiar, Urban Outfitters and Anthropologie of the lighting, Ice and Pepsi Zero. Urban Outfitters and Anthropologie have amazing home things, and they always deeply discount their sale section even further. So if you guys just randomly check their website, they'll have like extra 30% off sale items, extra 40% off sale items. So obviously that is the time to pick up some things. And I picked up this beautiful vase, had it shipped to the house. It arrived just shattered, destroyed. They immediately refunded me, but Greg was able to put it back together with super glue. And so, I mean, I would not even know looking at it. It's still so beautiful. And I added some eucalyptus, just a different way to kind of style it. Oh. Also this week we went to IKEA with my mom and my sister. My sister was looking for kind of storage solutions. I am so surprised going to IKEA. I mean, I've owned IKEA things in the past and some things are great. My bed, for instance, lasted me years. Obviously some of their furniture is like not the best, and I don't want to say break, but don't hold up super well, but I was really impressed by a lot of their things. They have these like beautiful cabinets that I think my mom is actually interested in. One that was kind of taupe-ish and had like really interesting hardware. It just looked very much like old British row home, homey aesthetic. And as with anything, I'm all about like high-low makeup, skincare, clothing, houseware, having variety in terms of where things in your home come from, because you can find great things from IKEA that are going to complement things from CB2, Crate and Barrel, etc. I also am going to post an outfit of the day from my IKEA trip. I've so been into this like athleisure, Yeezy, 1990s school kid vibe, like really oversized sweatshirts and the high socks and the athletic sneakers. Such a vibe, and pairing it with like a bag that I feel like throws people off, and I've been basically using that as my uniform and then kind of cycling pieces out, and you're so comfortable when you're dressed like that. So I didn't want to mention this at first, but this is actually the Quest pizza. It's meant to be a lower carb pizza. It's actually not that low in carbs. I think the whole pizza is 18 grams of carbs, and within a ketogenic diet, kind of the limit or the upper limit is like 20. I believe some people go up to 50. I don't know how that works out for them, but I feel productive when I'm under 20. Feel my best when I'm under 20, despite the cravings. So this pizza is actually by Quest. Maybe one reason why the crust isn't as crunchy as I had tried to make it, but honestly, it's pretty good. Oh my god, it's Penelope. Hi, Pen. Okay. So this is a wide angled lens, so things will look a little distorted, but she is actually as tiny as she appears. Isn't she just the cutest? She has like these huge marble-sized amber eyes. Okay. So aside from those updates, guys, I definitely plan to do a video on me and Greg and how we met, but I actually asked him if he would be interested in being in that video, and he actually may be interested, but he's not ready yet to be in a video, so that I'm going to put on the back burner for now. But I would love to take you through all of that eventually. I just wanted to finish where we were talking about Emma. I also want to give you a view of Penelope. But where the last video cut off, I was basically explaining that I found Emma on Craigslist. And yeah, she was my baby, and she was with me through a really difficult time. I was in a long-term relationship then, and it didn't work out. We had moved in together into a studio apartment in the financial district in Manhattan, and which was kind of scary, the idea of ending this long-term relationship, trying to have to find a new place. Meanwhile, I'm in residency. It was just a lot. It was overwhelming. But Emma was there with me the entire way, and she was always there, obviously, when I came home, and really became my companion and my little buddy. And it was me and Emma versus the world. It honestly felt like that. It was like, I used to say that I was a single mother and Emma was my child. That kind of expresses the bond that I felt with her. We were really codependent. And as I kind of grew, this was my late 20s, as I met new people, had new experiences, Emma was always there. And I'll share, in the video about me and Greg, how I really feel like she chose him. But she just really adored Greg too. And he adored her. Okay, she needs to move. But thank you guys. Did I already thank you? I'm going to thank you again for all the really kind messages in the video, the Wings video with Emma, because so many of you have such funny memories of her from my videos, and it just makes me so happy that that's kind of something that came across as our bond and my affection for her. And oh god, I'm gonna bleep that out. So it made me very happy reading all of your messages, so thank you so much. You guys are honestly the sweetest. Also, thank you for the compliments. I am wearing makeup because HG Mama is no joke. But it's this really simple routine. If you guys are interested, let me know down below and I'll share with you the products I use. I'll take you through my 5-minute face. It's like a true 5-minute face. Kids are screaming, there's a party next door. I'm not satisfied with the crunch of this pizza, so I have some Cape Cod chips, which many of you, I'm sure, will agree are the best potato chips on the market. This is literally all I crave. I think if potato chips were keto, I could be keto until the day I died, because I crave potatoes like really no other carb. And I know it's going to give you that crunch. The best. Don't you guys love my pillows, by the way? Greg's style is very black and white. I love that. I love neutrals, but I also love pops of color. And I had those pillows, those pink pillows, from when I was single. I think it was our first year together, and Greg bought me these pillowcases, which I had wanted. We had gone to West Elm together, and I had wanted these pillowcases. I love a little pink moment, little blush moment. It's like a little boho. It's the furthest I'll go into like a boho, like a pink velvet or like furry pillow. But I love that it's just unexpected. It's the same way like I will dress in olives and blacks and whites, etc. Sweatpants, shorts, athletic shorts, but I'm going to give you a bag moment. Like that's what this is to me, a little bit of an embellishment. Okay guys, so Penelope could give you ASMR too. She's such a loud cleaner. Alright guys, well, thank you so much for sitting down with me. Just thought we would do a random chit chat. Let me know what you would love to see me eat next, and I will see you next time.